It truly changed my entire life. I use this technique to go from a 19-year-old college dropout wanting to write a book to publishing my books with Penguin Random House, the #1 English publishing company in the world, having a multi-million-dollar business before I was 29 years old, attracting my soulmate, Ashley, and we just had our first beautiful little girl together about 5 weeks ago. And it was all from using this one manifestation trick. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. But first, make sure you hit the like button right over there on this side and right over there on this side. If you enjoyed this video, it'll send it out into the YouTube universe for more people to see it, and see you on the inside. So when I started to think about what I had just learned, I was about 2021 or so, and I discovered basically how you create your reality, which actually happens almost entirely subconsciously. Sub means below. So we're talking about below conscious. It's a record player or it's a software installed into your supercomputer that just plays. It just plays itself out unconsciously, habitually. Oftentimes we're totally unaware of it because it's subconscious. Well, psychologists show us that 95% of our life is subconscious. 95%. Not 9.5, 95. What that means is 95% of your life is below conscious, in other words. 95% of your life is subconscious. Sub means below, so 95% of our life is below conscious. It's a pattern that we are unaware of, that's been programmed into us, that plays itself out its entire life. It's the same idea behind when you set a GPS in a car. And let's say you set the GPS and you're in New York and you want to get to Los Angeles. So if you wanted to get out of New York and into Los Angeles and you set the GPS, any turns you would make, it would always constantly autocorrect. It would autocorrect and it would autocorrect, and it would just keep showing you exactly getting to Los Angeles. And it's the same way with your subconscious. It gets installed with a destination, and we have destinations for everything in our lives. Financial destinations. Your subconscious has been programmed financially. And you say, well, how's mine been programmed? Well, look at the results in your life and it'll tell you how you've been programmed since childhood to view and manage and make money. You can look at relationships. 50% of people end in divorce. Relationships is probably higher now after all these coronavirus lockdowns and stuff like that. So it probably jumped even more. But that means that most of us are getting programmed for relationships that don't end very well. So as evidenced by the fact that a lot of us don't have the fulfilling romantic relationship that we want. Well, we're at all-time highs. Like they say, 75% of people are actively disengaged from their jobs, which is a politically correct way to say that 3/4 people don't like what they do. So you look around and there's this mass fog that we've been programmed with for kind of mediocre lives. And it doesn't need to be that way. In fact, we know through repetition and through certain tricks that allow you to get into a state of hypnosis, you can actually change the programming in your mind. So if you look at the results in your life, all of those results are just the result of subconscious programming, below conscious programming. Now, the exciting thing about that, if 95% of it is subconscious and it's changeable, you can actually change it, then that means that you could rewrite your subconscious exactly the way that you want, almost like you were a robot or in the Matrix or something, and you're just like, all right, let me update the software here, let me make myself a millionaire, let me make myself in great health and very happy, and let me make myself have an amazing romantic relationship, and it's very fulfilling. Let me check that box. What else do I want here? I want to have a multi-million-dollar business. I want to live here. I want this in my life. And you just go through it. Well, it sounds like a fairy tale, but if you understand psychology, and now neuroscience shows us too, that through neuroplasticity you can actually update and rewire the synaptic connections in your brain, the way your brain cells are essentially wired to operate. So you can literally rewrite your mind in your life. When I discovered all this, since I listened to a beautiful quote by Lao Tzu that said basically that an open mind is the only mind worth having, I figured, well, I'll be open-minded and I'm going to take these to the logical extremes. So what I did is I started doing a simple hypnotic writing, where every day I wrote over and over and over about everything that I wanted, all that software programming that I was talking about. I rewrote my subconscious software programming every single day with a pen into a journal for about 10 minutes. And then I would read it out loud after, and I would read it back to myself. So this was a way to use repetition to suggest a certain image to my subconscious. And mine was that I was a millionaire. I was living my amazing ideal life. I had my amazing romantic relationship. I was financially free. I was influencing people's lives in a positive way. And I just wrote it every day like a daydream, like a silly, ridiculous daydream. But I did it every day because that's the key to reprogramming your subconscious. One word: repetition. Repetition is the mother of all skill. The reason that repetition is the mother of all skill is because all skill is really, at the end of the day, a subconscious pattern that gets programmed into your subconscious and plays itself out. Any type of skill, personality trait, ability to earn money, to be good with men or women, and be good at dating and good at relationships and be great at business or sales and make a bunch of money, it's all the result off of repetition, off of programmed repetition. And if you use constant repetition, you can rewrite the script, so to speak. So this is how easy it is to do it. All you need to do is get a pen, get a pad, and in the present tense, start practicing writing what you want for 10 minutes out over and over and over again. Now, in the beginning, this may feel a little awkward and a little uncomfortable. This is because your level of awareness of your own imagination has not been raised enough for it to feel natural. You need to raise the level of awareness of your own imagination. Imagination is the greatest skill that you have to reprogram your subconscious and create your reality. It's just that most of us have been programmed to live in a very small box of consciousness and a very small box of awareness for so long that we've actually sullied our own imaginations, and we've been so programmed to believe in our limitations and to believe in what's realistic and what reality is and isn't and what we can and can't do, because it's a subconscious program that is normal, habitual, and it plays itself out over and over. So this is a great practice to start to retrain your level of awareness to live from fourth and fifth dimensional consciousness, to live from a higher plane of consciousness that is greater than your life circumstances and the results that you get in life. And once you can start to do this and it feels normal, in the same way that the first time you swim, it doesn't feel normal. If you become really good at swimming, how do you get good at it? Through repetition. I mean, in the most extreme example, what's the difference between Michael Phelps and you and me learning how to swim? Well, it became a repetitive habit for Michael Phelps. It went to swimming all day, doing laps at the community pool all day, training all day. It was repetition that developed the subconscious and habitual pattern to create this incredible Olympic athlete. It happened from repetition. Well, it's the exact same thing with you using your imagination to retrain your subconscious. So, grab a pen and pad, write only in the present tense, set a timer and start training your imagination to live there. Set a timer for 10 minutes, where if it gets a little hard after 2 minutes, you can't quit. You keep going, you keep writing, just keep your pen flowing. If you want to supercharge that, I have a free success hypnosis so you can play softly while you're doing it. It will allow you to get more into your imagination, and it will allow you to get more into your subconscious so that you can get better results. My free success hypnosis is in the description in the comments right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. And go ahead and give this hypno journaling journaling technique a try. But here's the thing. You gotta promise me you're gonna remember that one word. Repetition. Repetition. Do this every single day, and you're going to be amazed at the results that come into your life once your subconscious starts to believe that you are the creator of your reality. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the like button right over there on this side, and right over there on this side. I don't have a big marketing department and I don't pay money for my videos to be shown on the internet. So if you think I'm doing a good job and that these are valuable techniques and tidbits to utilize in your life, one way you can support my work is simply by hitting the like button and sharing this video, tweeting it, posting it online, texting it to a friend to help spread the message. And if you do enjoy this, do make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. And if you are still watching this video, please comment down below what city, what state, or what country you are watching from in the world. I'd love to know, as this community keeps growing, what city, state, or country, where in the world you are coming from. Wishing you an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon.